never changes. In the year 1945, my great-great-grandfather, serving in the army, wondered when he'd get to go home to his wife and the son he'd never seen. He got his wish when the US ended World War II by dropping atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The world awaited Armageddon. Instead, something miraculous happened. We began to use atomic energy not as a weapon, but as a nearly limitless source of power. People enjoyed luxuries once thought the realm of science fiction. Domestic robots, fusion-powered cars, portable computers. But then, in the 21st century, people awoke from the American dream. Years of consumption led to shortages of every major resource. The entire world unraveled. Peace became a distant memory. It is now the year 2077. We stand on the brink of total war. And I am afraid. For myself, for my wife, for my infant son. Because if my time in the army taught me one thing, it's that war never changes.
Fallout 4 is a hard game to critique, since it has to live up to its predecessors, which are regarded as some of the finest games ever created. With that being said, the game on its own is a competent shooter with a distinctive dystopian setting that is elevated by the lore from the Fallout universe. As with most of the game, the story could have been executed much better. There's a serious lack of emotional connection for your spouse or child in this game, which is a shame since it reduces the game to a shallow, mindless shooter at many times. It does, however, have its moments, one of which is when the player must decide to either teach Edna, the robot assistant to the local school teacher, if love is good or bad.
All right, you guys win. We'll do the quiz later.
Yes!
A new scholar come to join us. Let's test your math skills. What is 12 times 15?
Is it 180?
That's right. I see your parents raise you with a respect for your education. Family. It is important, yes? This thing called love, I hear the children talk about. I think they need that to learn.
A child needs all the love you can give them.
Oh, please do not get upset. Why is it when I talk about these things there are always tears? I have one more question before you leave. It's not another quiz. I don't get to talk to many adults. This love I hear about, do you think you can have it for someone, even if the two of you are very, very different?
If you love someone, hold on to them. Tomorrow you might not have the chance.
Thank you. You have helped me make up my mind about something.
You right now.
The gameplay in terms of gunplay is improved greatly from previous installments. which is both a boon and a bane, since more fluid gunslinging reduces the needs for VATS. Lastly, the graphics of the game are seriously outdated, and the amount of horsepower required is ridiculous. There's a serious lack of optimization, since my i5 4460 and 970 rig drops down to 40 to 38 frames per second in some areas, and my i7 6700K and 1070 rig drops down to 50 to 40 frames per second in some areas. The main setting that seems to cause this frame drop is shadow distance. Overall, the game is satisfactory, just not the magnum opus we were looking for.